Xerxes.org for all the studies you can possibly stand about why honeybees are problematic for America's ecosystems. Now, these are killer bees. These are Africanized honeybees that we're about to knock out, okay? And we've got to knock them out because they're real aggressive. But here's why we're not going to relocate them. Believe it or not, it's really not primarily because they're so aggressive. You can requeen a hive like this, but then what you've done is you've reduced a deadly invasive species to a destructive invasive species. The problem remains. These bees interrupt the pollination cycle wherever they're hived up in really a 3-mile radius. They're gathering nectar and pollen out of the fields or out of the area around them. When I say field, I don't mean a meadow. I mean the field of activity that they dominate, okay? They're pulling in enough resources to rear 33,000 native pollinators, native bees. That's the amount of resources that are stacked up inside this wall in this house today. So we take them out and we get our nice little queen, we do a princess rescue, okay, and we bring the box someplace else, and they're doing the same damn thing someplace else. It doesn't work. The math doesn't work. Now, there are more honeybees in the U.S. right now than ever before in human history, and they're not native here. You got to get this. Before 1872, no honeybees in the state of Arizona. Before 1622, no honeybees, no stinging honeybees in North America. Now, they're everywhere. And people are wringing their hands and they're going, save the native bees. We're running out of native bees. We've got a problem. Yeah, because white man's flies are everywhere. What are you doing?
It's on full auto.
Got it.
No, it's on full auto.
So anyway, we're not going to relocate. But why? Why? We save the people and then insult the native pollinators?
Right.
What's that about?
Yep.
And I'm not going to pat myself on the back for something make-believe. That would be relocating a honeybee hive and acting like I'm doing everybody and their mother a favor.
Nope.
Bullshit.
It's the opposite.
Bullshit. You're actually hurting the ecosystem. Honeybees inbreed the native plants. They spread disease to the native bees. They compete with the native bees for resources. 4,000 species of native bees, and you've probably only ever heard of one. That would be the bumblebee. Bumblebees are native to North America. So, anyway, the bottom line is, hell no, we're not going to relocate.